to have some story time, okay? So when I post this, it'll be tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. Today's Monday. Okay. So Sunday, we went to the river, guys. And let me tell you, we had so fun. We was all hanging out. And then there's this like thing that's it's a rock at the river, okay? I guess people like to jump off the rock. Well, our friend wanted to go over there and jump off the rock. Well, I guess it was pretty packed, so we ended up not staying over there, but there was people over there that they had known. Maybe they know one girl, but she was with other people, so they all came over to where we was because they was, just hanging out, whatever. And I don't know if like they was all drinking or it was just this girl and her boyfriend was just drinking. I'm not sure. Well, they all came over. They was all nice. I knew one guy, and the girl that I'm about to talk about, I did not know her personally, but I went to school with her. And when she showed up, she went straight to the water. She's just, minding her own business with her boyfriend or whatever. And she was pretty drunk already. Like, I think she knew what was going on. She was feeling good, you know what I mean? Well, all I know is that she was drinking beer, and me and her were talking, we were having a good old conversation, and she was talking about wanting kids, and I just pretty much told her, like, like, how long have you and your boyfriend been together? And she told me, and I said I would wait. I was like, do you guys like to hang out with friends a lot? And she said, yeah. I said, well, then I definitely wouldn't do it because, if you have a kid, you have to be responsible, and I don't feel like it's right to pawn your kid off just so you can have fun all the time. Now, I don't see anything wrong with finding a babysitter every now and then, but I've heard about this girl, and I don't know if she's changed since then, because this was being talked about when I was in high school, so I didn't know, but she did say that she liked to hang out with friends and stuff. So, well, anyways, she was drinking beer, and then she started drinking like liquor, or I don't know what type of alcohol it was. And we was just having a good conversation, just me and her, and then all of a sudden, like, she went downhill fast, man. Okay, like, I can't even tell you how it started, but she took that last sip, and everyone thinks that last sip is what caused all of it. But she ended up laying down, and her boyfriend, like, she was starting to have like freaking panic attack, or like, we thought she was making sex sounds, like noises or whatever. And I was right beside her, so I felt very uncomfortable. And, we had our kids with us. But we just, like, hung out, like, thinking maybe, I don't know, they end up getting her and leaving. Or, I don't know. I have no idea. We stood there. We sat there for a while, just all talking. And then all of a sudden, she started screaming, F you. And I just, whatever. And then she ended up looking at me she was all over, like, her eyeballs were all over the place. She was like, F you. I'm sorry. And, I knew she was intoxicated, so it really did not, like, I don't know. The old me probably would have gotten mad, and whatever, and I don't know. Anyways, her boyfriend was trying to calm her down and, like, talk to her. I, in my heart, believe that something really bad has happened to this girl. And I don't know if it has happened to her in a way of her being messed up and something happened to her, or something has happened to her, and when she got drunk, like, it was like she was living in that moment of bad. I don't know, whatever happened does not sound good. And I felt for her, man. Like, I swear I felt for her. I feel so bad that whatever she is holding onto and not letting out, it's something bad. And like, I don't know if she ever wants to talk about it or whatever, but if you're watching this, I'm not saying no names, but if you're watching this, just know that I'm here for you. I don't have any, like, any anger towards you about what you did or anything like that. But anyways, she wanted to stay in contact. She ended up going on my Facebook. Like, I let her have my phone. She was trying to add herself on Facebook on my page. And whatever, this was before she got, I don't know if she's going to remember any of the conversation me and her had, just because she was drunk already. But I feel like she was in her right mind at that time when we were talking. But after she drank that liquor or whatever, I think she kind of blacked out, and it just went downhill for her then. But let's just say that it went south fast, guys. Like, she was trying to fight me, and the old me, I would have been so mad, and I would have tried to fight her. But I'm older now, and I'm a mother, and we had also our kids there, that I had to, I was so calm. I was smiling, like, everything's all good. Like, I was smiling, like, trying to play it off. Like, I wasn't mad at all, guys. Like, I don't know, like, I just feel for the girl. Like, I feel like there's something bad has happened to her. And I think that I just happened to be right there, and she took her anger out on me. And at that point, or like the first time she tried to fight me, we kind of overlooked it, or nobody seen it except the girl that was beside me. And I guess she got up and told the people that I was with. She went and told them, like, I think it's time for us to leave, because she just tried to fight that girl. And so I think she ended up coming back over there and sitting with me or something. I don't know. Well, then she, like, grabbed a hold of my bathing suit and, like, was pulling it down, and I don't know exactly why. Like, I think I just happened to be in her area of distant. But there was a guy next to her. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. But anyways, something seriously bad happened to her as a child, or I have no idea. I don't know. But anyways, we ended up, like, everybody besides her and her boyfriend, we ended up, like, getting our stuff. Yes, baby. But we ended up, like, getting all our stuff together, and we ended up leaving. Just because, we had Ollie and another girl's kid over there. So we didn't want to keep the kids in that area and, something ended up bad happening. Well, everybody asked her boyfriend multiple times, like, do you need us to call somebody, or, like, you need, like, I don't know. He said no, so we all left. Well, our friend's brother turned back around and went back to try to go help him, or I don't know exactly why he turned back around. But there was also another couple that was there that ended up showing up, and I guess they put her in the water to try to, like, I guess, sober her up a little bit. I guess that didn't help. So somebody ended up calling the law. And I mean, the place was packed. So there's no telling who called. But I think why someone ended up calling was because she was screaming help. And they were trying their best to like tote her. And if you guys seen like me showing in the video of us walking up rocks and stuff, well, they was having to carry her down all that stuff. And I guess some people got hurt. Like, one of the guys ended up like getting kicked in the arm, and it either fractured his arm or it was just like a really hard kick that he got a big old lump on his arm. And then one girl, the other girl, like that man's wife or girlfriend, ended up holding the girl on her own because I don't know, they kept calling the guy little man. So I don't know if they was talking about our friend's brother or if they was talking about the girl's boyfriend. I guess he ended up like falling down in the woods or something like that. So she ended up having to hold the girl all on her own with all that weight, you know, like she's not a big girl at all, but I mean, she was drunk, so she was just like I don't know. So the girl was holding her like dead weight. Well, the cops ended up showing up, and I don't know what the people are called that like patrol the park ranger. I was told the park ranger showed up too, and a rumor started going around that someone drowned. So I'm wondering if someone heard her yelling help and they thought she was drowning, so they called 911. We don't know, but it was crazy, and I'm pretty proud of myself, guys. Like, if you known the old me, you would know that something in that situation, I would have went off the deep end, and I probably would have fought the girl just because I would have been angry by the way like she like pulled on me and stuff, you know. Like, I had a very short temper, but as a mother and now I'm on medicine, I'm pretty calm now. I kind of just like overlook things a lot. I've also used to hold like my anger in a lot, but I was not mad at all. I I think as a mother, I felt for the girl more than anything, and not only my, or, you know, there was kids around, but I also feel like um there's just a lot more than just being you know, drunk. I feel like there was more about her that we don't know. And it would have been pretty messed up of me to try to fight her knowing she's drunk like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just low as a human being. That's just like taking advantage of somebody to try to fight somebody that you know dang well can't even keep their head up. You know what I mean? So it's just pointless, guys. Like, I don't feel like I got my butt whooped or anything like that, because nothing really serious happened. But also, her boyfriend did like hold her hands down. That way she couldn't like do anything. But I would have honestly just let her do what she had to do, just because I could not take advantage of somebody like that. You know, like, that's like, that wouldn't be cool, you know? Like, that's just not cool. But, guys, if you know me, I don't like rivers. But I went because it was just, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to do things that I wouldn't do. I went into that river, guys, and a freaking fish nibbled on my toe. I didn't like that. It freaked me out. But I did it. I went in there and I like just walked around, you know, and Ollie had fun. We all had fun, and then all that went down south, and I'm just like, well, there went that good experience, you know. But I would go back. I don't feel like, I don't know. But I do also know that that girl has been in a lot of trouble in her past, and you know she's having to. It's still around with her, so I don't know if she ended up getting arrested or I don't know anything. I don't know. I just hope that whatever has happened, she's able to one day talk about what has happened and actually have someone that would listen to her and love her. Her boyfriend, he is a good guy. Like it's too early to tell, but dude, let's just be honest. If you just got in a relationship and your woman or man went crazy like that, I think I would have left, man. I would have been like I don't think like I would like left her there just to make her, take care of herself. But I would have been like, man, we done. We are done. Like, or you don't need to be drinking no more. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I did start getting uncomfortable when she was really going downhill and making like these moaning sounds and stuff. Sway says it's most likely from where she was so drunk and she was, you get dizzy, I guess, when you're drunk. And she was having a hard time breathing. We ended up giving her we gave her a thing of Gatorade because, there was no water around. So we gave her some Gatorade and she kept telling her boyfriend, like, something about don't get me hurt or don't let anything happen. I don't know. And he kept telling her, like, everything's okay. You're not going to get hurt. I'm right here with you. And I just felt that was just so sweet. And he's a good man. I hope that, if she still ends up wanting to live that crazy life, I hope that she decides to go down a good path and maybe this man will help her go down the right path and get her to feeling happy and stuff. I do believe that she's happy with him because she just kept talking to me before she started getting drunk. She was telling me like he's such a good man and he's just so good with kids and all this other stuff. It was just so sweet, even though it was like a beginning relationship. I feel like, they say when you're drunk, true feelings are being said and, whatever. But, I mean, it was crazy. Have you guys ever experienced something like this? Like, y'all are just all having a good time and then all of a sudden, like, someone ends up going downhill, don't know how to, like, control the liquor or whatever it is, and, like, they just pop off, man. I really hope that she doesn't go to jail or she went to jail, because I just have faith in people, man. Like, I just hope that they learn to do what's right and they do better for themselves in life. And, you can't change somebody. Like, she told me something, but I won't talk about it because that's just, like, her personal info, which, even though she told me, she was also drunk. So, I just don't feel like it's my place to talk about this. But, right now, she's having to take care of things that she has done in her past. And I just hope that she goes right. I do believe that she was drinking just to cope with what's going on. And she did say yeah, because I was like telling her friend, I was like, I think she's drinking like this just to cope, Like, everyone does things differently in situations. Like me, I would have talked to somebody or like cooped myself up. She chose to drink and cope with her problem that she's going through, you know. So I don't know. We can just always hope for the best for people, and that they start going down a good path in life, and they find happiness, and they get to enjoy life and all this stuff, you know. Like she wants to have kids, she was talking about, and you know, I told her, I was like, don't do it, just don't. And yeah, it was crazy, guys, it was crazy.
Take me away from home, show me all the places I've never known, and we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly. We'll fly away, away, away. Yeah, we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly. Yeah.